first of all, of a certain truth in this House, that when it comes to budget debates or legislation, it's very clear that the needle returns to the start of the song and we all sing along like before, because it seems that nothing ever changes. We all have the same frustrations, we all raise the same points, but yet nothing seems to change. Although today I must say it's quite refreshing to hear Luke Skywalker in the corner, although he did sound more like Chewbacca at times, and he alludes to a truth that we all need the wisdom of Yoda in times of stress like this. But this budget once more highlights the overwhelming financial contributions that the government makes to Northern Ireland. That is an undeniable fact. The financial benefits of membership of the UK are invaluable to public services and to the economy in Northern Ireland, and the additional contributions to funding the pandemic response has underlined that. So that has to be put into context. The UK has experienced the largest fall in output for more than 300 years and will not return to pre-crisis levels until at least Q4 of 2022. This will no doubt have a degree of economic scarring, which will undoubtedly lead to unemployment levels rising in the coming months. So where in this budget, either the draft version or the new version, do people find hope, inspiration and confidence going forward? I've heard a number of colleagues here today in this chamber state about the hard times and the difficult role that the Finance Minister will have with a standstill budget. Well, can I let you into a secret? The people out there in the past year who have just about managed aren't standing still. They're going backwards. They're losing capital quickly. They're spending their savings unbelievably. And they don't see hope in this document. Where is the inspiration? Where is the confidence for those families, those hard-pressed families? So I do have a wry smile when I hear ministers, Finance Minister and all others talk about standstill, challenging budgets. Because out there in the real world, mums and dads just have to get on with it. And they just have to deal with the hand that they've been dealt. But what they look at us to do is give them hope, inspiration and confidence. Same can be said about waiting lists in our health department. We have lived through a pandemic, no doubt about that, probably the most challenging time in our political careers. But where was the drive and vision to actually fix things in the heat of that battle? Very little evidence that we have achieved anything in our health service other than treading water and sinking further, deeper into the mire. When is it going to change? When are we going to be able to stand up and say to our people that we can fix these things, that we can fix this, have confidence in us? Here's the hope and here's the inspiration. Having said all of that, it is difficult in not having multi-year budgets, and I get that. But even if we go to multi-year budgets, how can we still ensure that we'll not just do the same thing that we're doing now on an annual basis, on a three-year annual basis? Now that should give us more latitude to make difficult decisions, long-term strategic vision, and put it into those decisions. But there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee, because if the model isn't fixed, then how do we move forward? You'll hear today from many chairs of committees about the budget process and how it's broken, how it doesn't allow the committees to scrutinise properly and to actually input with strategic thought from committees. And that's still a massive problem. My colleague Paula Bradley, the chair of the Communities Committee, has outlined that. Others will outline that today. And can I take this moment, Mr Deputy Speaker, to congratulate my colleague Paula in her new role as Deputy Leader. And I wish Paula all the best in the future. So here we are in a position where we've got a one-year budget again, and I understand the pressure that brings. And what we've seen over the year is the way the in-year monitoring rounds haven't really worked for us. They haven't really worked for us because of decisions that are taken, and can I say decisions that aren't taken, which are nearly as important as that, and how then committees find it hard and in fact struggle to scrutinise those decisions, and that is difficult. Can I say one of the big things for business is the rates holiday? That was massive last year, and I commend the Finance Minister and the Executive for that, and I commend him for the decision to have the rates holiday extended to this year. But that won't grow business. That just allows business to survive. That's the difference between a business being here and not being here. So what I want to see, and what businesses want to see, is inspiration, promises of growth, promises that we in this place have got it, have got the remedies to fix the problems that we face this year. And I'm not sure businesses will see that. I hope they do, and I hope that at least, if we do not have the answers, that government stays out of the face of businesses and allows them to operate unrestricted, that allows them to trade as they should be able to do, safely, and bring growth to this economy and to our people. That's what we need business to do. We need government to get out of their face. It should be said, and we shouldn't ignore, Mr. Speaker, in the time I've left, the damage the Northern Ireland Protocol does to this country and to East-West trade, and how that has a massive bearing of us going forward. No matter what our budget line is, and no matter what our process is, this will be diabolical for the future, and it should be removed, and it should be removed in its entirety, so that we in Northern Ireland can enjoy the benefits of a free United Kingdom. Thank you very much.